Welcome back. Today we're here in Ibis at our Green Monster project. This is a Mediterranean style estate that was built in 1999 that's about to undergo a major transformation. So now that the home is completely demoed and all the debris has been cleared out, we can see how much space we have for furniture. What we like to do is what we call a fit check, and that's when we blue tape all of the pieces of furniture on the floor just to get a sense of size and scale to make sure that everything's going to fit properly. So being that this home was built in 1999, it is an older home, and when you are renovating an older home, there are sometimes surprises and things that you don't expect. Also, there's a lot of things that need to be brought updated to the current code. Electrical is a big one, that the codes for electrical has changed over the years. So this house needed to be completely rewired, and also insulation and all the HVAC ducting. This home is pretty much a brand new home on the inside. Right now, this is the framing stage. So everything is completely open, and now's the time to add light fixtures where we want them, outlets where we want them. So those are things that we think about on the very beginning before the construction even starts. That needs to be noted on all of our plans so that when we're at this phase, all of the electricians and plumbers know what our design intent is and what they need to do to kind of make that vision come to life. Also, another pro tip when you're thinking about light fixtures and chandeliers, when you're at this stage of the project, that's the time that the builder and electrician need to know what you're putting. So if you're putting a chandelier that's 500 pounds, they have to put the reinforcement in the ceiling now. If you do it later, they're gonna have to cut your beautiful new ceiling and then patch it to put the proper reinforcement in. So that's why it might seem a little silly to be picking light fixtures even before you start the actual project. But in reality, it's really important that you are doing that now and not later. In this space, we are going to be changing up some of the materials. So the main flooring that we're doing downstairs is a large format porcelain tile. And then up here, we're doing an engineered white oak flooring. And we wanted to do that on the second floor just to have it a little cozier and warmer feeling since all of the guest bedrooms are on this floor. So every guest room has a bathroom attached to it, which is nice. So that's also something if you are looking to either renovate or build a new house, that is a really nice feature to have a guest room with an attached bathroom. This bathroom is actually a shared bath between the two guest bedrooms. So we're going to have a shower, toilet room with a pocket door, and then also the vanity area here. One thing we did do with these guest bedrooms is we reoriented the closets. So this room actually had a very small closet and the other room had a big closet. So we basically just took the closets and split them in half to make each room have about the same size closet. This is the powder room, and it's a small space, so we decided to do a floating cabinet here and also a really cool pendant coming from the ceiling. So this will be like a little jewel box of a bathroom. And then in this area is the first floor guest bedroom. Actually added a bathroom here that there was no bathroom before, but we were able to do that because the laundry room was right here. So they just basically tapped into the drain lines, and yes, they had to cut the concrete and move some plumbing, but we were able to actually add a full bath, which is huge for the value of the home. And then this will be the laundry room. So we'll have washer, dryer, sink, and then all of the mechanicals will be in this closet here in the laundry room behind a door. Thanks so much for watching behind the scenes of our Green Monster project here in Ibis. If you're looking for more design inspiration, check out this video next.